So you've got your hands on a Wi-Fi pineapple pager, or you're just curious what all the hype is about. Well, you're in the right place. Today we're going to do a complete beginner's guide. We are going to demystify this thing and get you set up step by step. Let's dive in.
You know, there's a reason people are calling this the most anticipated hacking device of 2025. This tiny little gadget, it packs a serious punch. But before we get our hands dirty, let's just be clear on what this tool is really for.
At its heart, the Pineapple Pager is a Wi-Fi penetration testing tool. What does that mean? Well, it's built for security pros and enthusiasts to legally check out wireless networks, to find the weak spots and fix them before the bad guys can find them first.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll meet the pager itself. Then we'll cover the absolutely crucial first steps. After that, we're going to unlock its toolkit, take a quick spin through its powers, and wrap up with maybe the most important part of all, the hacker's code.
All right, let's get into it. Section 1, Meet the Pineapple Pager. Seriously, think of this thing as your own personal, pocket-sized pen testing lab.
And don't let its size fool you for a second. I love this quote from the source material. This tiny little device is actually a fully functioning Linux computer. Yeah. That means you can do some seriously heavy lifting when it comes to Wi-Fi analysis.
Now, you might have heard that these things have a steep learning curve, and that can sound a little intimidating, but that's exactly why we're here. We are going to walk through the whole setup process the easy way, so you can just get right into it.
Okay, part 2, the crucial first steps. And I mean crucial. Getting this part right is the difference between a smooth start and, well, a potential paperweight. All right, so first things first, unbox it. Now this next part is the most important step, period. Plug it into a wall outlet and let it charge completely. While that's happening, pop over to the Hack5 website and grab the latest firmware. Once it's fully charged, plug it into your computer. Then open a browser and go to http://172.16.42.1. Notice that's HTTP, not HTTPS. From there, the setup wizard will walk you through updating the firmware and setting a root password. And please write that password down somewhere safe.
So why am I making such a big deal about the wall outlet? It's simple, really. Some computer USB ports just don't kick out enough stable power. If your pager loses power right in the middle of a firmware update, you could brick it. Yep, turn your cool new tool into a useless little box. So just be patient, use the wall charger.
Okay, with your pager all updated and secured, it is time for the fun part, unlocking its full potential. We're going to do that by installing payloads. This is what really turns it into a powerful security tool.
So what are these payloads? They're basically little automated scripts and programs that do all the cool stuff. As one person put it, the payloads is what makes the pager go around. They're the heart and soul of this device.
Now look, there are 2 ways to do this. There's the hard way, where you use a command line to install every single payload one by one, which takes forever. Or there's the easy way. You just use a simple SFTP program to drag and drop the whole library on there at once. Guess which one we're going to do?
The easy way is, well, easy. First, go to the official Hack5 GitHub and download the payload library. It's just one zip file. Then fire up an SFTP client. That's just a program like FileZilla or WinSCP. Connect to the pager using the IP address 172.16.42.1 and port 22. Once you're in, unzip the file on your computer and literally just drag all the payload folders over. That's it. And boom. Just like that, you have a whole suite of powerful tools at your fingertips. You've got stuff for reconnaissance, incident response, remote access, general utilities, even some pranks and games. Your Pocket Lab is officially open for business.
So, now that you're fully loaded, let's take a quick tour of your new powers. This is just a little taste of what this thing can actually do.
Its most basic, fundamental power is just listening. It's reconnaissance. The pager lets you answer a really simple but fascinating question. What is actually flying through the airwaves all around me, right now? It just passively listens, painting this amazing picture of the invisible digital world we're all swimming in.
And to give you an idea of its power, get this. One user took a short drive and found about 200 networks. Then they made one simple antenna modification, drove the exact same route, and found over 1,200 networks. That's a 6-fold jump in what they could see. Wild.
So here's a quick look at the core features. You've got Recon, for that passive info gathering we just talked about. Then there's PineApp, which is a powerful suite for mimicking networks during security audits. You've got your payloads, which are all your automated tools. Alerts can notify you when specific things happen on the network. And of course, settings is where you tweak everything. It's a really complete package. And all that power brings us to our final, and without a doubt most important section, the hacker's code. You've heard it before. With great power comes great responsibility.
I'm just going to read this next part directly because it couldn't be clearer. Only test your own hardware. Doing otherwise is illegal. Don't be a kid. That's it. This is not a toy. You never ever use it on a network you do not have explicit written permission to test.
Look, at the end of the day, the Wi-Fi Pineapple Pager is an incredible tool for learning about network security and for conducting authorized tests. Those are the magic words, learning and authorized. The whole point is to use this power ethically and always within the law.
So there you go. You've unboxed it, updated it, and unlocked it. And you did it the right way. You are now equipped with both the tools and the knowledge to use them responsibly. You are ready to go. So, the only question left is, what will you explore first?